Our story begins in Bakersfield. It ends outside of Fowler. November 3rd, 2007, the Phog settled in. 108 passenger vehicles and 18 big rigs continued driving northbound on State Route 99 when they could not see. Phog is a radiation fog. A radiation fog which condenses when there is a high relative humidity, typically after heavy rain, calm winds, and rapid cooling during the night. Visibility in Phog is usually less than 1/8 of a mile, about 600 feet or 200 meters. Visibility can vary rapidly. In only a few feet, visibility can go from 10 feet, 3 meters, to near zero. At 80 miles an hour, it takes 80 feet to realize you need to stop, then 320 feet to stop the car. When visibility is 200 feet or less, the possibility that your superior engineered sports sedan that you paid good money for to drive at speeds of 80 miles an hour or more will not spare you from slamming into the big rig that you did not see. The dissonance between marketing and physics is revealed when nature changes the equation on the fly. On November 5th, 2007, all vehicles were treated equally. 106 passenger vehicles didn't notice that the Phog had put a bag over their head. Let's take a walk through the debris field right now. Is the freeway a sport? If it is a sport, the Thule Phog won on November 3rd, 2007. Thank you. That was Thule Phog. Next up.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to read something called Grit. Everybody is going through so much right now. It takes grit. So I'm going to read grit. Not to be confused with what you eat for breakfast. Okay. Grit. Not the fine desert dust. No. Experiences that toughen. The stuff that knocks off the corners of a cube and grinds it into a sphere. Death to innocence and naivety. Life's bleeding holes scarred up solid. Does grit make us stronger or just malleable to curveballs? Sugar-coated situations melted by a metaphoric creme brulee torch spawns grit. Truth, reality, matured past denial of the emperor's new clothes. No filtration can remove grit. Once it gets into your eyes, lungs, and blood. You can't unlearn something, nor have an experience erased. Grit changes perspectives and shifts paradigms. Dumps manifest destiny on its ass. Genetics, environment, luck, and grit enables tomorrow's survival.
Next up, we will consider celestial navigation. The crew called it celestial navigation, not the venerable shooting of the stars to triangulate your position on the earth. Rather, a boat tour of a bay where various celebrities had homes. Most of the tour was on a somewhat trashed cassette tape. From time to time, the pilot would pick up the microphone and add some salacious tidbits. Okay, does everyone have their flotation device? Off we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, you will see a dog barking on a yacht, driving in slow circles in a corner of the turning basin. We have to give them a wide berth. As you can see, they are flying the martini flag, suggesting that there may be some drinking occurring there. On further investigation, you can see the pilot on the flying bridge with his head back and mouth open. He appears to have passed out. We will give him a tap on the horn and see if we can't wake him up a bit. On the left side, we're passing Harbor Island. It gained a bit of fame back in 2020 during the pandemic. One of the owners there suffered a change in circumstances. And sadly, due to an unfortunate combination of antidepressants, sleep remedies, and Russian vodka, he went on a murderous rampage. The rampage included the family, the pets, the housekeeper, and the gardener. Admirable for both its scope and attention to detail. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will look to the west, we have a spectacular sunset. This concludes our tour of the bay, and although the fog will be coming in soon, you have seen all the star residences you can see at ground level. The real celestial objects will be obscured by the coastal layer. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been Phog Masheeen, and we're going to conclude our show with a public service announcement.
Take your meds. This is not a drill. Take your meds. Take your meds. This is not a drill. Take your meds. Take your meds. This is not a drill. Take your meds. Take your meds. This is not a drill.